Repertory Theatre of St. Louis is celebrating its 49th season and with a celebrated Tony Award-winning play. Here with us today is actor Brian Dykstra and artistic director of the Repertory Theatre of St. Louis, Stephen Woolf. Gentlemen, so
Hi.
exciting to have you here today.
It's great to be here. Thanks for asking.
I feel like I'm in heaven today. I'm a fan of the theater, and it's all about the theater. It's
fabulous.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you know what? For those who don't realize how much of an amazing, fabulous jewel we have in the Rep here in St. Louis, you know what? Tell me about the Rep, how it got started, how long it's been around, all that.
Well, this is our 49th season. It's an outgrowth of, it started actually at Webster College. And then separated out as a separate entity. And we've been performing since actually '66, doing all sorts of work. The seasons are eclectic. We do 6 plays on our main stage, 3 in our studio theater, 3 with our Imaginary Theater Company, which is our children's touring company.
That's 12 in 1 year.
Yeah, we keep going. And then we have the Ignite series, which is a play reading series we do in the spring.
Wait a minute, so you're adding more to the 12 in 1 year?
Yeah.
So you're busy all the time.
Yeah, more is more. But the connection to the community and the eclectic nature of the work we do is very exciting because we're able to invite lots of people to come see lots of different styles of literature and theatricality. I'm just blown away. I'm just absolutely blown away. And next to you is Brian Dykstra. It's Brian Dykstra.
Who is a star in one of your upcoming plays, which we'll talk about in a minute.
No, it's the current play. The current play.
The play's going on
Play's running right now.
We're going to talk about that in a minute. But he's been in some other productions. Why don't you talk a little bit about how...
Well, one of them. Talk about one of them.
We'll talk about one.
Just one?
Right.
Oh, yeah, you did say that already.
Right,
we're not going to talk about... All right,
no,
let's not talk about the one we're not going to talk about.
We're talking about Red, which I directed, and Brian played Mark Rothko, a painter. Which we did a few years ago, which was magnificent, and Brian was magnificent. If he could play Mark Rothko, he could play Lyndon Johnson. You know.
That's the litmus test?
Yeah, it was.
Sure.
It was.
And there we have it.
Right.
So, you know, how do people get to, how do you find your actors? How do you get out to the community? How does the community get to you?
Well, hopefully they buy tickets and come find us.
I want you to buy tickets.
Please buy tickets, yes. Where's that camera? How do we find the actors? We audition in New York and St. Louis. There's several local actors in All the Way, which has a huge cast of 19 people, playing about 45 different parts.
Wow.
We're very busy. And we are out there you can find us on the web, you can find us on Facebook, you can find us on Twitter, you can find us everywhere. And people carry the message about what it is we do. The theater seats a little over 700 people, and so the conversation nightly is alive and vital, and people go out talking about what they've seen. Doesn't mean you have to, necessarily fall in love. I wish you did, with what we do, but you don't have to know everything. You don't have to study. Just come and enjoy it. Be in the room. And part of the conversation goes on between stage and audience.
Why do you think it's so vital to the community to have something like the Rep available and at your disposal?
Oh, what an interesting question. Because the conversation, because of the world we now live in, where people are individualized and they're focused on looking down, they don't look up, they don't hear in the same way, and the ability to sit actually for a couple of hours and listen to the conversation, share the conversation, and the ideas and the emotion is sort of magical, no matter what it is you're doing, either comedy or drama or musical. And that connection is, this will sound strange, but it's civilizing. It's a civilizing part of the world, and I think that's very important.
On that note, we have to take a quick break. But when we come back, we're going to talk about this current play. Stay with us at STL Live. We'll have more with the Repertory Theatre of St. Louis after this break.